Hi, my loves. Welcome back to the Starscartel channel. If you don't know, I am Star. I'm here with a prophetic dream. In this dream, I was with a friend, actually somebody I went to school with, and we were cooking outdoors by a truck. Someone walked up to us and asked to use our restroom. And while he was using the restroom, she turns to me and asks, "How does God give us our spouses?" And I said, "He gives when you're ready, no specific order." The scripture comes from Ezekiel 45:13 through 17. This is the special gift you are to offer: a sixth of an ephah from each homer of wheat, and a sixth of an ephah from each homer of barley. The prescribed portion of olive oil measured by the bath is a tenth of a bath from each quart, which consists of 10 baths or one homer, for 10 baths are equivalent to a homer. Also, one sheep is to be taken from every flock of 200 from the well-watered pastures of Israel. These will be used for grain offerings, burnt offerings, and fellowship offerings to make atonement for the people, declares the sovereign Lord. All the people of the land will be required to give this special offering to the prince in Israel. It will be the duty of the prince to provide the burnt offerings, grain offerings, and drink offerings at the festivals, the new moons, and the Sabbaths at all appointed festivals of Israel. He will provide the sin offerings, grain offerings, burnt offerings, and fellowship offerings to make atonement for the Israelites. I, that was a lot. But anyways, what God is telling me is there are some people, regardless to if you are newlywed or if you are with somebody or you yourself are wondering, somebody is wondering how they are going to meet their spouse. When are they going to meet their spouse? They are really stressing themselves out about it. They are really kind of, like, I really feel like you are kind of making it harder on yourself than it should be. And God is saying that it's no specific order. Maybe you saw somebody get into a relationship or get married, or they found their someone, and you're wondering, when am I going to meet my someone? I'm tired of seeing other people happy. Everybody else is happy and I'm not happy, and I don't understand why. God is saying that you can't expect, just because somebody else found someone doesn't mean that you are going to find someone. Everybody meets their person at different times, and everybody has something that they have to go through. It's like the relationships that you go through, the dating and whatever things that you go through upon meeting your spouse, is kind of like this is your sacrifice to God, that when you meet this person, you're going to be right for them, versus God just throwing y'all in there and just like being like, I would just see what happens. Okay. That would be really cruel. So you have to understand that you have to go through certain things to get ready for your person, and they have to go through certain things to get ready for you. Um, in order for it to match, and not only for it to match, but for y'all to stay together. Because one thing, I forgot where I heard this from. I think it was a movie. But anyways, getting married is not the hard part. Staying married is the hard part. Getting married is an accomplishment, but staying married is a bigger accomplishment. Because to be with somebody and go through all the twists and turns of not only your own life, but their life too. And you know, it's just so many things that happen in life. So many ways that we go through trials and tribulations. You don't want to just go through that with anybody. Y'all know I went through a few engagements, and you know, regardless if I was happy or not when it ended, at this point I kind of see why it did. And I just look back on it and I think, like, dang, I don't know if I would have been able to go through certain things with this person. I don't know if I would have been able to deal with certain things. And it's just, God knows best. You know, sometimes we think that God is punishing us when God is just teaching us a lesson that will be valuable in time to come. Just like I was upset when I couldn't find a photographer, and I had to teach myself how to take my own pictures, how to record my own videos. I was really mad about it. I made a big fuss about it. I had a little tantrum about it. But In reality, I'm glad that I couldn't. And I said that several times because otherwise I wouldn't be able to record my own videos, you know. And it's not to say that I wouldn't be able to figure out how to work a camera. Anybody can work a camera, but you know, just to do different things. If I need to do a voiceover, if I can't actually physically record, or if I have to edit something, or whatever it is that I may need to do, I played around enough with the apps now that I kind of can figure it out. Not to say that I'm a pro, but you know, and like with my business, you know, at first I just wanted to have one photo shoot, and now that I think about it, if I would have had to pay somebody every time I wanted to launch a collection or every time I wanted, and I think I had like 10 different launches. So that means I would have had to hire someone every single time, which is nothing wrong with that if you got the money for that. But if you don't have the money for that and it's not in your budget, then it's kind of like, ooh, okay. And, but that's just how I'm saying it. But, you know, like, you just have to allow everything to work out. Just because somebody else is moving forward with whatever situation in their life, whatever relationship, or you know, this relationship, and they're now in their happily ever after, doesn't mean that you won't get your happily ever after. You know, you can't think like that just because somebody else has something good that you're not going to get it, or you can't possibly have it. No, you can't have theirs, but you have to wait until it's your turn to get yours, you know? And I feel like that's the message. You know, God is just saying, don't be all stressed out about it and feeling like God forgot about you, or like it's never going to happen or nothing like that. Because that's not the case. God is just saying it's just not the designated time for you yet. And yeah, I'm trying to think if it's anything else. But I think that's the gist of it, okay? Thank you guys for watching. Be sure to like, share, and subscribe.